Hey, Stephanie Essen here at GDC. I'm up with Mike Guy from Unity. Mike, tell me what you're bringing to GDC this year.
So, yeah, we have a lot of things that we announced during our keynote on Monday and that we're showing over at our booth. Some of the things that we're really excited for as it kind of relates to Intel, one of the things is our burst compiler, which allows us to create some really performant job-applied code. Has come out of preview and it's now our 1.0 launch. Another thing is Megacity, something we had shown in the past, and it's here at the Intel booth actually, has now released so people can check it out, see how it's built, how our data-oriented technology stack, or DOTS, has sort of evolved to a point where you can actually start building some real cool stuff with it, some very performant code.
That's awesome. So, like, talk a little bit more about Megacity. Like, what does it look like? Like, talk about it.
So, as its name would indicate, it's in fact a very large city.
It's a very large city.
Yes, exactly. And so, one of the cool things is, it's a giant city that is basically streamed that you fly around in. This very sort of like sci-fi, futuristic hover car, and each of these buildings are made up of what traditionally would be, hundreds of thousands of game objects. Now, of course, they're not game objects here, but they're all things that just would not be possible. Too dense of a scene to do with traditional stuff is now possible. It's streamed, you're flying around, and you're experiencing it with audio and all this really cool stuff. So it's something worth checking out. One of the neat things about it is it shows how we can build these structures with our classic sort of game objects systems, and then sort of deconstruct or reconstruct, or however you want to call it, into this sort of data-oriented sort of entity designed behind the scenes so that it runs in a very performant way. So you get the tools that you're really familiar with as far as building these things, but then you also get the performance of this data-oriented technology stack, which is a really cool way to work.
Can you talk a little bit about like Intel and Unity's collaboration?
Sure. I mean, so the Intel-Unity collaboration makes a lot of sense, right? Because Intel is in the business of creating these really awesome CPUs and stuff like that, and we're in the business of utilizing those really awesome CPUs to do some really cool stuff. And so we've actually worked with you guys quite a few times in the past couple of years around the DOTS, what we used to call was ECS, the Entity Component System, which is now part of DOTS. So we've worked together on a few demos, things we showed at GDC last year with the team, and a few articles on the website. As a matter of fact, the article and the project we worked on with you guys is still like the #1 resource for kind of learning how to get into this stuff, as far as people checking out and just seeing how this code works and stuff. So we still use it all the time. We update it to all the recent versions. There's actually a new version of all these tools that are coming out here. So yeah, we work really closely with that and just a lot of performance stuff and everything. It's been really cool.
So tell me, if a developer wanted to go learn something or do something, where should they go?
Right, so the easiest place would be to start with this most exciting announcement, which is the release of Megacity. Everyone's trying to check that out. And they can go to unity.com/Megacity, and they can find the download for that and check all that stuff out. They can also find links to all the other stuff from there. They can also go to the Unity Learn website, unity3d.com/learn, to find there's articles, tutorials. Our blog has all our announcements, a lot of cool articles there. The Intel website is where we have these sort of co-written articles there that you guys can check out. A lot of really cool stuff there. And so yeah, just as we were saying before, just Google it, right? So just Unity and DOTS and you'll find it.
You're talking, you just Google it.
Just Google it.
What are people doing?
Or Bing it, or Yahoo it. I'm agnostic, whatever. Just
do whatever you
do an internet search of your choosing.
Search on the interwebs, find it, know it, develop it.
Ask Jeeves, Dogpile, AltaVista.
Okay, don't listen to this guy. All right, but seriously, check out the links provided. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, I hope you liked this video. If you haven't seen our other videos on the Intel Software YouTube channel, remember to subscribe and don't forget to leave us a little comment. Tell us what other material you'd like to see and chat with other enthusiasts who watch our shows.